Am I the a-hole for making my ex-husband look bad in front of his family? Part 2. So after the situation escalated, I got a call from his wife saying that she couldn't find my husband and that he better not be in my room. I told her he wasn't and she hung up. I then heard a knock on my door. I opened it up and Abigail barged into my room screaming that he was in there. I let her look because I was confused as to what was happening. When she couldn't find him, she just sat on my floor silently crying. The situation was very awkward, so I didn't know what to do, and kicking her out didn't seem right, so I just asked what was wrong. She explained that over the past 17 years Jake has been verbally abusive and claiming that she and Lizzie ruined his happiness. When she was 18, Jake promised that he would leave me for her, but every time she asked when he would lash out at her. So she got pregnant on purpose to trap him, but Jake tried to pay her off to get rid of it. But when I found out and filed for divorce, he thought it was best to just go be with her. But every day he would berate her and call her useless. And apparently he was cheating on her constantly. She stayed because she dropped out of college and hadn't worked since she was at his office 18 years ago. She apologized for barging in and just left. I texted Jake that he might want to check on his wife because she seems unpredictable right now. I didn't get a text back, so I assumed everything was okay. So I just went to bed for the night. But the next morning I woke up with a really long text from Jake, so I'll just summarize what it says. He told me how sorry he was for stepping out on our marriage and that was the biggest mistake he ever made. He wished he was more involved with me and the kids, and he hated seeing Lizzie and Abigail every day. He explained that's why he took on more hours so he could be away from them, and that subsequently affected our kids. He said Abigail explained how she told me everything and that he was finally happy the truth was out so he could get away from them. He hoped that after all this time I could forgive him and we could repair our relationship. I explained to him that we have no need for a relationship. I'm remarried, and the kids are grown, so he should focus on fixing their relationship. He didn't text back. I explained to my kids that I'm going to leave early but they should enjoy the rest of their trip. Kyle didn't want to stay but the boys were fine staying. So me and Kyle are back home. I texted the boys and asked them how the trip was going, and he explained that everything was a mess and Jake and Abigail weren't talking to each other.